Hey guys, this is Vern from GT40, and this is Alliance War number 1 of season 56. And spoiler alert, we lost the war to the defending champions LVT, and it was quite frustrating. I think on both sides, but not to take anything away from LVT. But I think GT could have done better playing this war. But new war, new notes, new map, and it was really bad from us. So this fight, first fight, you can pause here if you want to look at my strategy, but basically it is to play path 4A as full reverse controls the moment Medusa throws an attack, a special attack. So if I'm not confident, I'll just do a parry light. And I think there's one point where I fumble. Yeah, I think that was it, where I fumble reverse controls. But other than that, the fight, I managed to keep the fight under control. And it's a pretty straightforward fight with Rintrah here. If it's against someone else, I think it will not be as easy, but Medusa specials are easy to dex out of it. So I came out here with quite a lot of health. Even though I was quite nervous for this fight and actually for the rest of my 2 fights. Yeah, I only took 3 fights this war, and they were pretty straightforward. This next fight is White Magneto against Killmonger. So I was pretty nervous for this fight because I didn't have my White Magneto pre-fight with me. But thanks to my officer TJ for walking me through the fight. So basically it's just keeping my armor break up the entire fight. And if I can, intercept so that I keep my suppression debuffs low. But this fight went pretty well. Even with the boosted health and attack for section 1 in this new map, White Magneto did quite well. Yeah, it's an R3 unduped White Magneto, so I want to keep my power kind of like above 1.5 before I throw specials, in case I don't get enough power due to the suppression node. And I tried to intercept there, but I fumbled a bit. And I think I got this fight under control here since my power bar is pretty high. And yeah, about the glance node, so there is enough time for me to get my combo up to 15 before glance goes up. So I was quite worried about that as well, because in this fight you have to take note of like a couple of things, 3 things. So armor break, glance, and suppression. So I thought it was a lot to handle, but glance wasn't really a thing for this fight. I didn't really have to play that aggressive, but yeah, everything went well in this fight. And the next fight is against Spider-Ham. I think this is old path 4A. Spider-Ham doesn't go unblockable, but he gains like big ass fury once you get 3 debuffs on you. But my strategy here was just to parry light, and if I can, try not to let him throw so many specials. So there was one point where I just baited an SP2 from Spider-Ham, which I think I took quite a bit of block damage, but it was fine. So this fight, there will be severe debuffs on me, which I can't purify, but that doesn't matter because I think both of them are, like, one of them is physical vulnerability and the other one is taunt. So I can purify his personal taunt, and every time I purify, I get a fury. So this big ass fury kind of counters the damage mitigation from this severe taunt. Oh, it's not a taunt, it's a trauma and a physical vulnerability. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, but getting purifying the fury also gives me, purifying his taunt gives me this big fury, which kind of adds to deep wounds. So he just melts down. Yeah, and the fight is over here. So as a BG, we died 4 times in our last 3 fights. Unfortunate, but as an alliance, we lost as well. So not that great, but yeah, we'll see how it goes for the next few wars, and I'll try to get videos up just so that I can get a reference of new notes for this season. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you, bye bye.